Hello there, my Gemini collective. Ace of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh my goodness, Geminis. Ace of Swords with the Ace of Cups. What is your vibe, Geminis? There's Archangel Michael energy. So what's up with you? Geminis, Geminis, Geminis. Ooh, bottom of the deck, there's the Six of Cups. Six of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, there with the Five of Pentacles, there with the Seven of Cups, there with the Leo vibes, there with the Page of Pentacles. Ooh, Geminis. Definitely watch your favorite astrologer, Geminis. I feel like astrology has been a pretty good influence with you, Geminis. This is like a lucky type vibe with you too, Geminis. I should be so lucky, 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 lucky. I should be so lucky in love. Eight of Swords with the Empress energy. Wow. You're being stingy as fuck. So, Geminis, I definitely don't feel like it's lack of opportunities with you. Some of y'all who are what the fuck is inspiring you. That's what makes the difference when it comes to you. Not everyone's sending you peace, love, and light, though, Gemini. So I love this vibe with you. But damn. Ooh, Geminis. Crowning this energy. There you got the Page of Swords. There with what? The Knight of Swords? Ooh, there's the wild card energy, infinity vibe. Definitely watch your favorite astrologer, Geminis. And then there's the Tower vibes. Ooh. Very creative energy here, Geminis. You're definitely switching things up. Basis here, you got the Page of Cups. To the Magician energy. That feels like Neutron Dance. Definitely watch your favorite astrologer. That feels like Mercury retrograde vibes or Mercury vibes. You are ruled by Mercury, Geminis. There's the Six of Pentacles. To the, the Scorpio card. Look at that. Ooh, Geminis. Some of y'all will be lucky in love, just not now. There's like some beautiful blessings energy coming in for you, Geminis. So stay focused on what's important to you. There's that Eight of Swords energy. You keep pulling that, Geminis, because I feel like you're focusing more on you. There with that sort of vibe. Isn't that Hermes vibe here, Geminis? So maybe some of y'all are paying more attention to your astrology. Some of y'all, this could be like Greek mythology as well. So, damn, Geminis. This is sort of indifference vibe with you, Geminis. For some of you, this is that sort of boredom energy as well, Geminis. But, damn. I feel like you're happily single. And that's what kind of makes the difference with you, Geminis. You always pull Ace of Cups. So that's loving yourself, understanding yourself. That's a good nurturing energy as well, Geminis. So there's not really any codependency. Some of y'all, you're not so thirsty for relationships or partnerships. So you're just going to settle for anything. There's like a pickiness when it comes to you. Some of you, Geminis, this is where you get bored. So you could create relationships or partnerships or get into relationships or partnerships just out of sheer fucking boredom. Instead of focusing on what's like really important to you. Not everything is like negative. So this is that where you're going to have to sort of trust your gut, your guidance, and your intuition when it comes to things, Geminis. Some of y'all are just way too over analytical. Some of y'all are just looking at things from way too sort of negative a viewpoint. I think the energy with you is when you're just focused on things. This is like positivity when it comes to dating, Geminis. This is looking at relationships or partnerships from a more positive, realistic perspective. This is a lot of beautiful blessings energy when it comes to you too, Gemini. So make that birthday wish count. But damn. There's a lot of growth around this too, Geminis. So it's all going to depend upon how much work you've been doing, what you've been focused on, what's important to you right now. What are you sort of being attracted to? What's sort of inspiring you right now, Geminis? It's not like a rebirth or regrowth energy with you, Geminis. It's like what works for you and what doesn't. And that's what creates like the better opportunities with you. Especially with the Mercury vibes when it comes to you, Geminis. Six of Cups here to the Queen of Pentacles. There's the Five of Pentacles up there. There's the Seven of Cups vibe. There is the Leo vibe. And there is the Page of Cups. Six of Swords to the Four of Swords. There to the Nine of Swords, Geminis. And there's a Cancerian energy. So things work out for you in a very unique way, Gemini. Some of you, it's allowing this sort of energy here. A lot of you, there's a lot of growth energy. I don't know if y'all can notice. Yeah, there you go. So this is far more analytical with you, Geminis. This is far deeper than maybe you could even sort of be looking at things. But damn, it makes all the difference, especially when it comes to calling in relationships or partnerships. Some of you Geminis, it's this codependency you might have. Some of y'all, it's going to be about a working opportunity before it's romantic. And that's what makes the difference, especially here with this Hierophant vibe. So, damn Geminis. Those of you that like the Renaissance, this feels like Renaissance. Those of you that like Greek mythology, Roman mythology. Some of you could be looking at mythology when it comes to like religion vibes with you, Gemini. Some of y'all, this has that sort of energy to it, which is whether it's religious with you or philosophical with you, Geminis. I don't know, whatever it is, it comes to you understanding what's important to you. And there's always that energy of doing your shadow work there at the Capricorn vibe. So I love this energy. Some of y'all, it's going to be this intense, and others of you, it's really not. So take what's yours and leave what the fuck isn't. This is so you-centered and you-focused. So it's like, what do you want? What is this sort of vibe that you're in? That's like Poseidon energy. So sweet Jesus, Geminis. Yeah, if there's this sort of Capricorn influence around you, some of y'all, that sort of negative energy is at the Nine of Swords because you're not, some of you aren't over-analyzing or overthinking something to the point that it keeps you stuck or stagnant. Gemini, some of you do more in like Virgo vibes when you're like focused more on you than some people do when they are sort of living out loud. There is so much here, and depending upon what sort of vibes you're interested in, Geminis. I like this energy of sort of mythology with you. So if you're going through something, you're looking at things from a like very completely different sort of perspective here, Geminis. Damn, Geminis. This is going to be meaningful. It's going to be profound, but for some of you, it's like in a way that just makes sense with you. There at the Two of Pentacles, here at the Four of Pentacles. So you could be paying attention to your astrology, and that's what makes the difference here, Geminis. I don't feel like you're making any unnecessary risk, or you're not doing anything that really kind of doesn't have a purpose for you. Because there's the two vibes, which is the High Priestess energy. But you're being very mindful of that Capricorn energy. Capricorn isn't scary energy. It's what you're focused on. So this is you. If you're breaking old habits, establishing new habits. If you're starting a diet, or some of you, if you're trying to cut bread and potatoes out of your diet, or you're trying to cut back on your caffeine or your nicotine or whatever the fuck it is that you got going on. This is far more self-awareness than maybe some of you Geminis are comfortable in. But damn, it creates such a beautiful outcome energy with this Fool card. Oh, Geminis. And behind that is the Ace of Cups with the Aquarius star. This is so you focused and whatever the fuck is sort of your vibe, Geminis. Geminis, I'll admit, I seen a butterfly and I actually looked up where butterflies sleep. I never knew where butterflies sleep, which is kind of interesting. So, damn Geminis. It's so beautiful. But this is like that breakthrough energy you get that where things just make sense for you on a level and on a perspective that you kind of had to understand and look at, Geminis. Some of you, there is still a lot of that sort of toxic energy you need to work through. So keep doing you, Geminis. You've been in this energy for a while, but you kind of would. Especially dependent upon how you're looking at things, how you're understanding things. And that's the beauty of this. So some of you, that stagnation, it's there for a reason, Geminis. This is where a lot of people lose patience, Geminis. So whatever you're going through, stay focused in that sort of positive vibe. Work, love, life with you, Gemini. Some of y'all, this could just be a work opportunity that sort of switch things around. So you're having to prioritize things on a different perspective. And that's what makes the difference. Those of you that aren't dating because you don't have time to date, those of you that are just sort of doing your own thing, which is for some of you, you probably needed to do this for a while, you just haven't. So there is that energy, Geminis, of focusing on what's important to you. There's a lot of shadow work here, so damn Geminis, right? So some of you could be trying to make a lot of very interesting choices and changes in your life. And you're going to be more focused on you than what you are like other sort of vibes around you. This is when it's very you-centric. So, damn Geminis. Oh, I love this for you, Geminis. For some of you, this is the boring part. Some of y'all aren't going to be all this sort of complex. That's what makes the difference. I definitely feel like there's opportunities wanting to come towards you, Geminis. Not all are going to be good. It's not all like negative energy either, Geminis. If you're dating, it's being mindful when you date. It's never lack of opportunities with you, Geminis, but what are you looking for? Gemini, some of you be mindful. This is that energy where you're not really like hungry or you're not really thirsty. So some of y'all, that's like the choices that you make. This is like you have the chance to, you could fix whatever you want for dinner and you just end up eating a big old bowl of fucking cereal. Either because you didn't feel like cooking or nothing else really sounded that good. So there is almost a religious vibe on this for some of you Geminis. Whether that's sort of your focus or not. And whatever that sort of transformative energy is with you Geminis. I hate to say transformative because it just sounds like there has to be a beginning and an ending to it. This is like just sort of understanding yourself. There's this beautiful sort of clarity. I love this deck. I don't remember the name of it, y'all. But it's that sort of beauty. There's beauty to it, but it's all like functional energy. So Geminis, I don't feel like you're working on things or doing things that are just like pretty. There's like substance to it. So that's what makes the difference on this. Some of y'all are gonna get bored because this is like the boring part of things. Geminis. This is the part that most people don't want to pay attention to or don't want to do. So some of y'all are going to try to find shortcuts, and this isn't the time that you would really want to do that, Geminis. If you haven't watched your favorite astrologer, or those of you who haven't like put any sort of astrology on this, maybe focus on that. Astrology, mythology, how you look at things. If you're looking at things from a sort of biblical perspective, like biblically accurate angels, or the sort of mythology on things. The Capricorn influence is a positive on you, because once you're aware of that energy, once you're aware of what you need to be aware of, so this is like you start a diet, so you know if you're like counting your calories or you're trying to nicotine, caffeine, anything like that, if you're paying attention to it, then it's kind of like that energy. So I feel like you navigate any sort of stuck stagnant energy because you are like aware of it. But this is you're aware of it because you're kind of working on overcoming that energy. I hate to say like dieting and things like that, but for a lot of you, it is kind of like that energy, right? If you're trying to watch what you eat or eat healthier, then you're mindful of where you go to eat and you're mindful of what you sort of eat. Whatever this sort of energy is, once you're aware of the Capricorn vibe, then you're easy to sort of navigate it. I don't feel like you're in that Nine of Swords energy. You're pulling a lot of energy. So a lot of you are getting a lot of attention, whether you realize this or not. And that can, it attracts positive energy, it attracts negative energy. So being very mindful of that sort of vibe here, Geminis. Definitely feel like there's a lot of unique inspiration within you as well, Gemini. So a lot of you, this could bring about a lot of interesting creativity with you. Some of you, this could bring out some very sort of creative vibes that really changes things up. Gemini, some of you are going to get the chance to go from like Hallmark or a Lifetime into like a Netflix type vibe or something like that. Some of y'all are going to get the chance to kind of showcase your duality when it comes to something, and that is really going to create a very interesting opportunity with you. I feel like you're bringing more dynamics to something, and that opens up a lot of different opportunities within you too, Geminis. This is the age of Aquarius. So the Ace of Cups there with that Aquarius vibes, definitely trusting your intuition. Make sure you stay moisturized, hydrated, Geminis. With the Aquarius vibe, if you can, do some like spa treatments or at least take care of yourself on like so many different levels here, Geminis. I don't want to say transformation energy because that just sounds like there's a beginning and an end to something. But for some of you, this is like learning and growing. Definitely feel like the universe is bringing in a good opportunity with you as well. But it's definitely going to be very interesting and very unique for you. Maybe butterflies are important to you. That whole sort of vibe on that Geminis. I don't know. I don't think you know. It's going to be so specific for every fucking one of you that if you're looking for guidance, the guidance is within you. So, some of you Geminis, that may be where you stay stuck or stagnant. Because there really is no, like, secondary vibes on this. If you're in a relationship or partnership, what's that energy like? So some of you, if you're kind of stuck in that energy, you could be having to choose. Some of you Geminis that are single, and you're pulling this focus back on you just so when you are ready to date, you're going to know what is going to be like the perfect opportunity for you. So I feel like there's far more of a serious vibe within this for you Geminis than anything else. See, when you're aware of that Capricorn energy, then your decision making isn't all that complicated. So I feel like you have like this sort of energy around you, and then you have like choices and options. So you see here, Geminis. So if you have any of this sort of negative energy around you, Geminis, I feel like that negative energy is in that sort of Nine of Swords vibe. Once you're aware of this, it kind of everything just makes sense, right? Whatever your religion or philosophy is, right? Capricorn energy don't exist without the Hierophant energy. There is that sort of balanced energy when it comes to you, Geminis, that a lot of you are learning, growing, understanding. It's absolutely beautiful, but for some of you, it is also actually very fucking boring. So keep doing the work, keep focusing on you. Especially if you are like trying to break old habits and establish new habits, right? This is like caffeine, nicotine, whatever the hell that sort of Capricorn energy is with you. Some of you, with regard to healthy relationships and non-healthy relationships, definitely Geminis. Hopefully, you're learning and growing and understanding, because there's an interesting complexity when it comes to this with you as well. A lot of education vibes. So hopefully you're reading good books, you're listening to some good podcasts, or you're allowing yourself to grow. If you don't understand something or know the answer to something, you look it up. I did not know where butterflies slept, so I had to look it up. I thought it was rather interesting. So what is this Seven of Cups with regard to Geminis? A lot of you, this is definitely seriousness when it comes to your relationships or partnerships. So some of you are ready to get serious, and some of you, that's not really what your focus is. So some of you, there could be some relationships or partnerships that you know aren't really to your betterment. So some of you have been there, done that before. That's what makes the difference when it comes to your decision making. I feel like your decisions are more informed now, Geminis, than maybe what they ever were before. There you are, Geminis. And look, there's that Wheel of Fortune energy. Ooh. And there's the Ten of Pentacles. Oh. I don't know. Astrology with you, Geminis. This could be mythology with you. Whatever the fuck your sort of energy is. I feel like things are working out on your behalf in a very unique fucking way. You just need to like focus on it. Don't expect like a lot of answers, because the answer is within you. The choices are the choices that you make. So that's what makes the difference. It's chasing your own goals and chasing your own dreams. Ooh, Geminis. So is that the right person? Is that the right relationship? Is that the right opportunity? I don't know. Is it right for you with the Nine of Cups? This is Aquarius energy, so you should be able to have those conversations, Geminis. And that's what makes the difference. Ooh. Wow, Geminis. Take what's yours, leave what's not, Geminis. The seriousness on this, whatever this sort of growth energy is with you. Watch your favorite astrologer. There's a lot of knowledge energy on this too, Gemini. So if you're feeling stuck or stagnant, it's kind of like if you're on that test question, and instead of wasting time trying to figure it out, some of y'all moving on to the next. So there's this energy of like prioritization when it comes to you, Geminis. Cut yourself some slack with that Capricorn energy there and the Nine of Swords. So if you're learning new things, you're kind of learning, growing, understanding, whatever, establishing new habits, breaking old habits, right? Cut yourself some fucking slack. Be a little gentle on yourself. You get the opportunity, do some spa treatments, stay moisturized, stay hydrated, wear your fucking sunscreen, Geminis. Geminis, if you haven't listened to that song in a while, listen to that song. Wear your sunscreen. I feel like it's more like philosophy with you. You could be doing a lot of reading. You could be listening to a lot of podcasts. Some of y'all books on tape, whatever the hell your vibe is. Maybe some of y'all are going to read or reread. She got her head in the clouds and she's not backing down. Ooh, Alicia Keys vibes. So damn Geminis. That's definitely how you're showing up. But damn. That's like the inspirational energy with you, Gemini. So some of y'all are inspirational and aspirational, even when you're in this sort of energy that you're in. Some of y'all do just as much in hermit mode. So maybe Virgo season was good for you as what you do when you're sort of living out loud. And that's what makes the difference on this. Well, who or what is your favorite astrologer or philosopher? Oh my goodness, Geminis. I'm seeing the 999 energy here with you, Geminis. So much interesting energy, but it's all about your complexity or your lack of, Geminis. Maybe some of y'all, the planetary alignments, or you're paying attention to the solar system. There's the Wheel of Fortune vibes, Geminis. I don't know, whatever you do, you're very good at sort of manifesting and creating and growing and learning and understanding. So take what's yours and leave what's not, Geminis. There's far more analytical thinking when it comes to you, Geminis, and this is like a deeper type vibe or connection when it comes to you, Geminis. So no, y'all ain't going to be on the same journey. Y'all ain't going to be doing the same thing. But damn. Take what's yours and leave what's not. Life's a journey, right? Some of y'all, this sort of vibe is going to be different for all of you as well. Where's the positivity at? Where the fuck is the positivity at here for you, Geminis? I feel like that's going to be what makes the difference. I don't want to say like Phoenix Rising energy here on this, because there's so much growth energy even within that. So what's your inspiration? What are you focusing on now, Geminis? For some of you, this is that sort of serendipity that works for you, Geminis. Whatever is sort of attracting your attention now, whatever is kind of guiding or informing your decision making right now. For some people, this could seem negative, but if you're focused on something, what the fuck is your inspiration? There's like enlightenment energy here. Some of y'all are going to find it in religion, some of y'all in philosophy. Focus on it. Those of you doing your shadow work as well, you always like I feel like Capricorn is to your betterment. But some of y'all, if you get this sort of negative energy around you, those of you, what are you paying attention to? So, if you start a diet or you're trying to break old habits and establish new habits, there is that energy of making choices. So, don't let that shit overwhelm you as well. Choice at work, love, life, whatever the hell your vibe is, Geminis. As long as you're focusing on what's important to you. The complexity. I love it. So maybe you're going to finish your bachelor's. Maybe you're going to get your master's. Some of y'all are going to do your PhD. Some of y'all, you're just doing the work on yourself. So when you're doing the shadow work, it's very mindful that you take your time in that, so that way you don't overwhelm yourself as well. Gemini, some of y'all need to learn to cut yourself some slack if you're trying to break old habits and establish new habits. So like caffeine, nicotine, whatever the fuck your sort of focus is. Once you're aware of it, you're able to overcome it and work through that energy as well, Geminis. Definitely watch your favorite astrologer. I feel like the luck of astrology, Geminis. I don't feel like transformation energy. It just feels like this beautiful sort of growth opportunity and letting things sort of just serendipitously happen. So you're open to the possibilities. If you're dating, whatever your sort of thoughts are when it comes to relationships or partnerships, Geminis. I feel like you're coming at it from a healthy perspective. So some of you are going to have to be making decisions when it comes to, is that the right relationship or partnership? So cut yourself some slack. Whatever this sort of inspiration is with you, go with the flow on that. This is kind of what makes you happy, right? But it's also, if it makes you happy, it can't be that bad, right? Or can it? So there's a lot of sort of deep thinking here, Geminis, that my oh my. Depending upon what your sort of philosophy is on that and your sort of seriousness when it comes to things. So the answer is within you. It's what do you want? What's your inspiration? You're definitely attracting attention. So shadow self energy here, Geminis. It shouldn't be overwhelming. This should actually be very beautiful for you, Geminis. What's the other song for you, Geminis? Oh, of course. Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, baby. But look, there's like no rippled energy on that water, so I don't feel like you're letting your emotions overwhelm you. Some of y'all are just sort of allowing that sort of placid energy, right? It's understanding your emotions, your feelings. You can see in that water, you can see the reflection of the clouds energy as well. So it's not overwhelming, it's understanding, it's seeing everything. So, damn Geminis. This is a lot of clarity when it comes to your relationships or partnerships. Now, some of y'all, there's going to be that little bit of spirituality that some of y'all are going to be experiencing. So, damn. It's absolutely so beautiful. Or some of you, whatever sort of mountain music is inspiring you right now, right? This can be like Go Tell It on the Mountain. This could be like Lord, don't move that a mountain. Just give me the strength to climb. Lord, don't move my stumbling block. Believe your child around. Oh, Geminis. Look, as I'm singing that, I see that. You could be someone's wish fulfillment, but are they going to be yours? So, damn Geminis. This is going to be a very profound energy. This is going to be very interesting. The intensity is going to be however you kind of look at it. I don't feel like it's really all that intense with you. There's a lightheartedness to this as well. So, damn Geminis. $33.03 on the phone there, Geminis. A lot of good creative vibes. So, Gemini, stay focused on you. Anything else for Geminis? That's good dating vibes too, Gemini. So if you're dating, it's good dating energy. So choices and options. You always got choices or options, Geminis. The Five of Cups there with the Two of Cups. So someone feels like they missed out on an opportunity with you, Geminis. There's the Piscean Moon. There's the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, there's that Nine of Swords energy. And then there's that Four of Cups. Some of y'all, this sort of residual energy when it comes to you, Geminis. Especially those of you that pulled focus back on you, whether that relationship or partnership was really going anywhere. What were the thoughts or feelings when it came to that, Geminis? Is this a negative or a positive? Who the fuck knows? That decision is up to you. So those of you Geminis that look for other people to sort of guide you in your relationships or partnerships, if you need a stranger or you need your friends to sort of determine whether you should be in that relationship or partnership, whose dream are you fulfilling and what the fuck is that even about? This could be in regards to you, Geminis. This could be in regards to someone with a relationship to you. But if someone needs everyone else's opinion on that relationship or partnership, that's going to be a shitty relationship or partnership. So some of y'all, that's the sort of toxicity in that relationship or partnership. Is it really worth the time, energy, or effort? Y'all know that energy. This is the person that asks everybody, should they break up with somebody or should they stay in it? Instead of being able to make that decision on their own. There's the Ten of Pentacles. There's the Three of Swords. There's the Chariot vibe. There's the Knight of Cups. There's the Six of Swords. There's the Eight of Pentacles. There's the Three of Wands. There's the Aquarius star. So a lot of clarity when it comes to you, Geminis. Some of you Geminis, I feel like you could stay stuck in that energy. So if you have to ask everyone else if that relationship or partnership is good for you or whether you should stay or whether you should go, instead of being able to make that decision on your own. Some of you Geminis, if you were in a situation like that, I feel like you made that decision and you just started focusing on you. But now that you started focusing on you, someone wishes they'd have put forth the time, energy, or effort when it comes to you. If you're dealing with secondary options, people, places, things in your life, Gemini, some of you, now that you've sort of pulled focused on you, you're getting this attention, now someone wants to come back around. Those of you that definitely pulled your energy away, you got single when it came to relationships or partnerships. Some of y'all, that sort of secondary energy. This is that once you start looking good, someone wants to come in and now put time, energy, and attention when it comes to you. Some of y'all are dealing with people, or Geminis, this could be your energy. If you need everyone else's opinion on as to whether you should stay in that relationship or partnership, so you need like guidance to make like decisions that you should be able to make on your own. A lot of you, you're not really getting that. Or some of you, you made that decision for somebody else. This is different if you're talking this out or working this out from like a positive standpoint. But you know the people that ask everyone else's opinion, whether they should stay in that relationship or partnership. So they're not even like really all that focused on it. But for some of you, they stay put because they know somebody else or that you could go find a better partner and then you wouldn't want anything to deal with their energy. And then, damn, there you go. Some of y'all did. I feel like you did. I don't feel like you really went anywhere. Some of y'all didn't go from one relationship or partnership to another, and that kind of made the difference here. Work, love, life vibes with you on this, Geminis. I feel like you get more done in hermit mode than most people do living out loud. A lot of it is the work that you don't see. So this is the decisions and things like that that don't really... it doesn't really make any sense to anybody but you. Some of y'all know you were dealing with somebody who was rather wishy-washy. So, the Ten of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, the Chariot, they stayed in a relationship or partnership just because the opportunity was good. Work, love, life vibes. Until one of the partners chose to focus more on them. So some of y'all could be dealing with that energy now that you're looking good, now that you're kind of showing up. Someone wants to come back in. Oh, I chose you, Geminis. And you're like, well, I'm choosing myself. So there's that energy of that. I think Sagittarius had that come up. If you have to ask for everyone else's opinion about that relationship or partnership because you can't even make that decision on your own, if you get to that point, just get the fuck out of that relationship or partnership. Because if you need a group vote on anything, that really doesn't mean that much for you. You put forth the same amount of thought into that as you do choosing what the hell you're going to have for lunch. Do your partner a favor and get the fuck out of that relationship. Because if that's your viewpoint on it, they could definitely do better than you. So, damn. I love this for you, Geminis. The answer's within you, though. Whatever the fuck or wherever the fuck this Four of Cups energy is. So, damn Geminis. Take what's yours and leave what's not. There's no answers to this. Some of you, there's no like group sort of collective answer on this. And for fuck's sake, if someone needs like a group sort of dynamic as to whether or not they should be in your energy with you, whether that's your energy or someone you're dealing with, do yourself a favor and get the fuck out of that relationship or partnership. Do you both a favor. Because if you need like a group vote on that, fucking A, you can definitely do better. Or they can do better than you. So keep that energy in mind, Geminis. Good luck, God bless, peace, love, and light. Take what's yours and leave what's not. Like, share, subscribe. Ring the bell if you're ever so inspired. Beautiful vibes with you, Geminis. Peace, love, and light.